What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at again with another video. So I wanted to have this discussion with you guys, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one that's been thinking like this, especially recently with what they've been doing with Cody Rhodes' character. I've actually been kind of concerned if they actually do pull the trigger and have Cody Rhodes dethrone Roman Reigns in this epic title reign that he has had. I'm very concerned on the fans turning on Cody relatively soon. Now, we know wrestling fans can be very fickle. It's we've seen it time and time again. We want someone to get pushed. They actually do get pushed, and then when they are pushed, then we tend to boo them because we don't like what's happening, or we think their character is boring or has gone stale. It happens all the time in wrestling, to be honest with you. But I don't want that to be the case relatively too soon for Cody, and that's my fear. The reason why I've been feeling like that a little bit more and more, if you guys watched last night's promo segment with Cody and Roman Reigns, this was really their first time interacting with each other for this year's WrestleMania by themselves. It kind of disappointed me how they booked Cody, how they ended up booking what he was going to say and his reactions to Roman Reigns. It was lacking the intensity that, in my personal opinion, it needed, considering this is the person that has screwed you over. He screwed you over at last year's WrestleMania, and now he's going to do whatever he can with the help of The Rock to screw you over again. He has disrespected your family multiple times, and it's one of those things where it's like, at the end of that segment, Cody wanted to shake his hand. And it's like, to me, that just, it drops his stock, in my opinion, as someone that the fans will want to get behind to really dethrone Roman. We went from, we want Cody and the hype that was because we wanted Cody to genuinely try to finish his story, and now it's one of those things where it's like, I don't see that much enthusiasm from Cody fans outside of when he's actually getting intense and he seems, very, I guess you can say angry. There's nothing wrong with a babyface being angry, and when he shows his anger and he's expressing it, I think that's when fans kind of get behind him more. If you guys remember the promo segment he had with Paul Heyman on, it was a few Monday Night Raws back, where Paul Heyman came to Monday Night Raw with the JAG police security team, or whatever you want to call them, and he made it very clear that the bloodline's not hunting him, he's hunting the bloodline. So with that notion, you would think they would expound upon that, have this guy actually try to do something and take out Solo and take out Jimmy, or make a message to Roman and The Rock that he's not playing no games, but they never really followed up upon it. The whole situation with Cody slapping The Rock, yes, that was cool, but I felt like it was one of those things where it seemed a little bit forced, and we didn't get enough of Cody really poking and prodding at Roman and The Rock situation and actually firing up. Seth Rollins fired up on The Rock, but we didn't get that much from Cody, in my opinion, and I think that was a letdown. And even with Cody's promo last week on Raw, when he decided to get a little bit personal, I enjoyed that. I liked that a lot. I just wish we could have gotten that much sooner. That should have been something, should have happened right after he got slapped from The Rock. It should have been that version of Cody. And I feel like they'll take a step forward with bringing this aggressiveness with him, and then they take another step back and he sits up there trying to shake his opposition's hands. Like, no. Like, this is not the first go around. I can excuse Cody for having this mindset the first go around with Roman. Now you know how Roman gets down. Now you know what's up. So let's bring that aggressiveness. Let's bring that intensity. And a comparison, even though they're different wrestlers and different styles and vibes and how they perceive themselves on the television show. On this same show, last night on SmackDown, we had a fantastic segment from LA Knight, who went to AJ Styles' crib and was on some, it's on site, and was giving him the beats in his own front yard. Now, I'm not saying Cody needs to do this, but I'm saying the intensity is there. You can buy into more of what LA Knight's trying to do because he's been attacked, he's been wronged, so now it's time to get his get back. And I think the same thing can be done with Cody. You've been attacked, you've been wronged, get your get back. He did the same thing with Brock. Granted, most of that feud was him getting packed up. So the times he was trying to fight him, he would try, but he'd get packed up. And in this situation, I feel like he could go about it without it even being him going to the Rock's crib or Roman's crib or whatever the case. He can go about it on what I've been suggesting, trying to put the Rock and Roman against each other, pit them against each other, or put them against each other. Try to destroy the bloodline from within by planting a seed. That's all you need. And I feel like they were doing that a little bit, but they haven't been consistent with it. One of the promos that kind of started all this up was when Cody said, my mission is to make sure I take everything from you, not just the championship, everything. Well, we haven't really been seeing him trying to take everything from him. And if I'm trying to take everything from you, I'm not trying to shake your hand. I'm trying to basically let you know I'm going to destroy you. I have to. It's part of my story. I have to get my revenge. I have to save WWE from you and The Rock and this whole bloodline nonsense. WWE will be better when we take care of you guys.
My name's Daryl Dixon. I went out looking for something. All I found was...
And I will do whatever it takes to get